Come on, if you're Brook Lopez right here, you have Giannis coming to double. I mean, look at Giannis is going to come with a pretty aggressive double team here. Stop. So then why are you not playing up on Joel Embiid? Okay? A double's coming right here. The only way you get beat is if you let him do that. Can't do this. Drew Holiday's leaning towards the screen. Look at him lean towards the screen. Now you get beat the other way. That draws help. Joel Embiid's wide open. If you're going under a screen, you cannot try and go over the screen first. You got to go directly under. Look at Drew Holiday here. See how he's trying to go over first? Now, I mean, look at this. James Harden's on the other side of the screen. You haven't even begun to go under the screen. Why is Drew Holiday going under here? There's so much space to go over, and this is James Harden. When you go under a screen with that much space to go over, look at how far under you're going. I mean... Okay, so if Javon Carter is going to step up here and help on James Harden's drive, Brook Lopez has got to stay up here because he's guarding Joel Embiid. Bobby Portis is going to have to be the one that shows a little bit. Okay, and then if a skip pass is made, you're able to recover, and Javon Carter can recover back. But look at this. Brook Lopez is dropping all the way down here, and he's not going to be able to get out to Joel Embiid. All right, so Chris Middleton goes under this first screen. Stop. There's too much space, and you can't go under a second screen. Look at right here. You need to be going over this one. Look at, you're going under. I mean, this is just too far under. All right, Brook Lopez is playing way too far off Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid can hit shots, okay? But secondly, if he wanted to post you up, you wouldn't be restricting his post up till he's already in the paint. And then two, if you're playing up, Drew Holiday is going to be dropping down to help you. So allow him to help you all the way out here. But look at all of this. I mean, got to get in the gaps here on drop coverage. So Joe Ingles right here should not be, first of all, his back's to the sideline. No, you got to move in, back to the baseline, because when James Harden comes this way, you got to stunt and get his dribble picked up, and then you can recover if your feet are set. Okay? But look at this. You just can't give this massive space open to James Harden for simply just coming off of a ball screen. Bobby Portis, you're angling James Harden to the wrong area of the floor. Drew Holiday's all the way over here. So angle your hips this way, because if James Harden's dribble's picked up out here, that is a lot better than if James Harden's dribble. See, Jay Crowder's in the gaps, but it doesn't matter because James Harden's already into the lane. It's a bad gamble by Drew Holiday right here. See, look at, so you gamble right here. Stop. So now your feet aren't set. So when the screen comes, you're not going to be immediately able to get over the screen because you got to reset your feet. See, look at this. See how you're not able to get over the screen in nearly the amount of time you should be? This is unbelievable. Giannis comes to double Joel Embiid. All right, look at his dribbles picked up. There's 5 seconds on the shot clock. If you're Brook Lopez, just get up and be solid. Look at this. Why are you, one, going to leave your feet here at all? And then two, why are you gambling? Just stay solid. Look at this. You just gave him space. Again, if you're Grayson Allen, you're seeing this screen come right here. All right, you gotta move into the gaps here. All right, you got to do it. Like, this is too late. You got to already be here. Tyrese Maxey's got to have somebody right here to stop his dribble. So you can stunt and recover here, okay? Or you can stunt. This player can rotate, and you go down here. But you just can't give Tyrese Maxey all this space off of drop coverage right here. Grayson Allen's going under, and you cannot be stepping upwards first. You got to go directly under. Bobby Portis has to stay with Joel Embiid, obviously. See, look at Grayson Allen. See how he's going upwards first? So now you're going to be not on the other side of the screen at the same time as the Sixers player. So now Bobby Portis has to come to the ball, which means that diverts his attention from Joel Embiid, and that's going to happen. I don't know what the Bucks' deal is here. You have a double team on Joel Embiid, so why is Bobby Portis playing off? Get up. He's just going to stick a jumper now. Come on, what is Chris Middleton doing? Georges Niang is out here. Please go with him. Look at that. You're not helping. You're just standing in total no man's land. Bad one-on-one defense. If you're Jay Crowder, just slide your feet, get into defensive stance. Look at Jay Crowder. Look at him going upwards. You're going uphill as James Harden's going downhill. And now look, now that means Giannis has to come help, which means there's no one to box out Paul Reed. Again, if you're Giannis right here, I mean, really no one can guard James Harden one-on-one. So you want to get up and force him. Drew Holiday's all the way over here. Force him here. I can stunt. I can recover. I mean, you're guarding James Harden on an island is just not a good idea. Okay, I mean, this is, again, a total mismatch. James Harden one-on-one with Joe Ingles. I guess we will just focus on Joe Ingles has got to keep his feet set. James Harden isn't going anywhere yet. Look at Joe Ingles. Look at this foot right here. Look at how he drops his foot right there. See? Boom. You're out of position, and you've given James Harden an angle here. Again, this is another mismatch. Grayson Allen, James Harden, obviously. But if you're Grayson Allen, you just can't be moving your feet this much. Look at how you're going backwards. Now you're going to try and go forwards. So again, now you're going uphill as James Harden's going downhill, and it's just good night. What is Joe Ingles doing here? You are guarding Jalen McDaniels right here. Stay with Jalen McDaniels. What are you gambling on a pass? Like what? What is this? Now you're beat back door, so Giannis has got to stay and help, and no one can take Niang. First of all, if you're Drew Holiday, it'd help if you were in a defensive stance with your knot. Look at his feet. Get your feet wide in a defensive stance. But two, I mean, your reaction time's got to be better, whether you're in a defensive stance or not. James Harden just picked his dribble up, so you need to be getting out to Niang now. Look at Drew Holiday. Isn't moving. That's just not, no. Understand why Chris Middleton wants James Harden to go to this part of the floor. Brook Lopez can get up the line. I don't know why he's so far low, but flip your hips. Look at that. Now if James Harden comes this way, there's no place to go. And again, Brook Lopez should be up the line more, but you're letting James Harden go away from that help. And if you're Chris Middleton, you have a ton of space to get over this screen. If you go under, you're just going too far under when there's that much space to go over. Okay, so the Bucks trap Joel Embiid right here. All right, now on this kick out pass to James Harden, Drew Holiday's obviously not going to get there in time. So James Harden comes to the lane. Okay, so right now only one Bucks player needs to help at the rim. Giannis is just fine. Brook Lopez needs to stay home. Okay, if this player cuts, this player's got to sink down. Well, this player's got to sink down anyways. Okay, and if James Harden throws it here, then Brook Lopez is going to have to rotate here, and Giannis just rotates up. But look at this. You can't have multiple people collapsing and doubling because now no one can rotate.